Hello! I have hit on and off on the recording button like 5 times just because of the nervousness of recording this, but finally said, screw it, let's go. For the last few months, if I'm honest, I've had this thought of like, I should start a YouTube channel. And I have been stopped by fear just about every single time. But thanks to one of my buddies, I finally decided, why not? Let me just hit record, see what comes out, and get this started. Because at the end of the day too, barely anybody's gonna watch this. And it's remembering that, taking that chance where I'm gonna say, well, no one's gonna see it anyway. So whether I post it or not, there's gonna be so few people. Just get started with it, never knowing where it's gonna end up going. And I asked myself, why do I want to start this? And I think it's because I have this fascination of recording my life, but recording in a way that is meaningful where it's able to be remembered. For me, most of all, but then maybe for other people as well who are going on a similar journey, which at the end of the day, we're all going on this similar journey where we're all humans. I feel so much of the time, our life, it just passes by in a blink. At this point in time, I'm 26. There's so much, hopefully, ahead, but there's already been so much that has happened. And it's so easy to forget those. We have all the technology in the world to be able to remember. We don't have to go ahead and journal, write every day, or we don't freehand everything to be able to remember it, though I am personally a fan, right, of journaling each day. But we have these different methods to be able to remember our lives and discover so much about our lives, yet we so rarely, in my opinion, use it to that end. So this is one of those steps where I want to be able to change that for my life and then maybe for other people's lives as well. For me, this is just one channel. Last year I started a podcast, which has been such a blast to be able to record and create and such, and be able to connect with more and more friends. Personal website that's coming soon where I'm going to be able to write some of my thoughts and write, whether it's book reviews, things that I'm interested in, things like that. And all of these, right, in this world right now where we can create so much, we don't necessarily have to choose one of those alleys. And so this is me saying, all right, well, I'm going to take another step into this, see what I can learn through the process of creating videos, see what I can learn through the process of documenting all of that, because at the very least, as long as YouTube stays a thing, I'll be able to look back on these life experiences a year, 5, 10 years from now. If people want to follow along, amazing. But also, it's like, I want to do this truly for me first and foremost, because then I will do the things that are authentic to me. I'll do the things that I truly want to do outside of, I just want to be able to get an audience, whatever that even means. Make sure they're very much a rookie with this, making sure the mic is still plugged in. And I think what this project is as well is this is just one of those steps in me figuring out what is my purpose here on earth. I'm somebody who believes that we all have a purpose. I think that we all do something so unique or bring something so unique that others can do in a very similar way, but only we can do in our unique way. We're all unique like snowflakes. As cheesy or as maybe hopeful as that may sound, I really believe that to be the case. And so for me, in these various avenues, it's me discovering, trying to figure out, okay, so what is my purpose? And there's a lot I think that can come from contemplation. And I've spent much time these last few years in that silent contemplation, whether writing to myself, sitting in silence, etc. But there's something to be said about action. Something to be said about trying things, experimenting, doing. And you know what? That's what I'm doing here. So that's about it for now. We'll see what ends up coming from this. First and foremost, I want it to just be authentic. I want it to be something where I am sharing truly who I am, both for anybody who watches and then also for my future self. And everything else on top of that is gravy. And this is also hopefully going to be my mentality moving forward. So this video, if anything else, is a reminder of that. So we'll see what happens with this journey. At the end of the day, I hope all of you are having an extremely blessed day, and I'll be back with more soon.